Okay. I am gonna wait until a few more people come on. I really want to explain this new reading thing that I want to do. My necklace on, which is essentially a possum house. Yay, we have some. Cassie, how are you, darling? Yay. Oh, it's been so long. Okay, we got a few people on. Who cares? So I got this idea from Spirit. You know how Spirit kind of gives me ideas for readings. To do a divine feminine, divine masculine spread. There are a lot of twin flames coming together right now. And especially a lot in my soul tribe, which is so weird. Like I've told many of you before, I'm not on the twin flame journey. Can everybody hear me okay? Because there's a huge delay on my end. There's my possum. Do you see her? Oh my gosh. I can't wait till she's giant and I'm like that crazy tarot reading lady on the corner in this small town Texas. I'm just so excited to be that. She's so cool though. Yeah, I know. She's crazy. So this is Weezer. She's definitely, I think, gonna make it. You know, unless I drop her. It's highly likely. I'm kidding. She's fantastic. We hang out all the time. I have a little pouch for her. She likes to hang out in there because she doesn't have mama's pouch anymore and she doesn't have any brothers or sisters, so she's always cold. She likes to be close to the heart. You can climb. It's okay. Crazy. Look how strong she's getting. I know. She's adorable. Yeah, I know that. I've just put lotion on too, so good luck on the skin. She keeps slipping on the skin. She's like, why is it greasy? Why is it greasy? She's adorable. She's fun. Let me see what y'all are saying. Yay. She is cute. I love her. It's our new mascot. So here's what's kind of neat. I feel like you kind of attract the energy that you're supposed to. Okay? It's like when we read spirit animal, right? When we read the spirit animal deck, it's not saying that each one is your spirit guide. It's the energy with you that you are attracting right now. Is it the moth? Is it the fish? Is it the mouse? Right? What is your energy right now? What energy are you pulling in? What energy is supporting you? Right? Right now, the possum's supporting me. And the other night, I'm sitting on my front porch, and there's a praying mantis just slowly crawling over, and he stops on the ceiling, and he's like, the slowest, like, hey girl, that you've ever seen in your life. And then he goes, and just keeps on walking. And it was so cool. And I thought, you know, with the possum, which I frankly will say, before I actually had one at this young an age, you know, I had respect for possums, but I feel like it's a lot about judging a book by its cover, maybe. You know, praying mantises are frightening, but they're so good for the environment. Possums, they're not pretty, but maybe God makes them that way, or universe, spirit makes them that way so that we'll leave them alone, because, you know, playing possum is not them pretending. They actually pass out, they faint, and their organs shut down. Sometimes they poop themselves and pee themselves, and they're terrified. And they're that kind of a spirit. And it's like God's way of protecting them because they don't have anything else, right? They don't have anything else to protect them except for being a little bit scary looking, right? Stay away from me, but I'm good for the environment. I don't carry rabies usually, and my body temperature is too low for diseases, and I clean up your trash and your garbage, and they clean up dead animals. They're omnivores, you know, they take all the crap that we don't want to deal with and they clean it for us. So I think they're really important. They eat over 5,000 ticks a year, so they definitely protect with Lyme disease. She's already learned how to groom her little ears and look at her fingernails to see if there's a tick there. She'll look at them and then look underneath each one. It's crazy. She's extremely intelligent. That's all I'm saying. All right, little one. I don't know what you want. Maybe go back in your hole. Go in your cave. All right. So I think we have enough people on now. I want to use this energy. I'm going to start doing something called pop-up readings. This is when Spirit decides that Spirit wants to do a reading. Spirit has something to say. And Spirit has something to say tonight. So whoever's tuning in right now, not to say if you're tuning in later, it's nothing for you. Don't take it that way. But if you're tuning in right this second, it's probably a little bit more, it's your energy coming through, right? This is your guides pushing you to pay attention. Because how often do we have to learn a lesson? Hi, darling. How often do we have to learn a lesson the hard way? Almost every single one, right? Every time that we have to learn a lesson in life, it always seems to be, God, did you really have to take me down? You know, it's like I hit rock bottom, and I swear sometimes my angel hands me a shovel, and I'm like, okay, I guess I have to keep digging. Because that was the original rock bottom. I'm just going to go further because I'm that smart, right? We don't get our lessons because we spend a lot of time talking to God and not a lot of time listening, okay? So the message I got tonight from Spirit, that Spirit wants everyone to know all around, right, is let's starve our egos. Let's put a little focus into starving our egos, right? Do you even know what your ego is? I've been talking a long time about paying attention to you and getting focused on you. A lot of that is so that you can see the difference between you and Spirit and how they are each one. However, which one is speaking to you whenever you are listening to your intuition and when you're hearing this over-analyzing this brain, this beautiful brain is here for a reason. It's a machine, it's beautiful, but it is not you. I have a lot of people tell me they're afraid to look in mirrors, that's where spirits can get, no. If you're afraid to look in the mirror, you're afraid to look at you. You're afraid to look within you. This is a shell. This is a shell. Anything you see in that mirror is only going to be deeper within. This is simply a shell. There's nothing to be afraid of. Welcome. Yeah, these are definitely, when Spirit makes me get on, I have to get on right now. So I'm just going to make sure she's asleep because I want to be able to focus. She's grooming. All right, so I'm going to put her out here so she doesn't like being in here when she grooms because it gets her hairs all over. What are you doing? Groom there. She's just learning how to hiss. It's cute. Did y'all hear her? Ah, that's so exciting. It's cute. And now it's cute. Whenever she has giant teeth, that's going to be a little more scary. This is the oldest mammal that we have currently living today. The oldest mammal. Can you believe that? This is back with dinosaurs and all that. It's right up there with the crocodile in age. Isn't that cool? So, let's go ahead and get into this. I feel like she kind of helps with the spirit energy, I swear. We have some... I'm going to turn into that crazy possum lady. Don't even, Val. Don't even. Whatever. It is what it is. All right. Look at this card. She's not a mouse, though. Okay. All right. So what I want to do tonight is divine male, divine masculine, divine feminine. Okay? Divine masculine, divine feminine. I'm feeling like you guys forget that transformation is not overnight. I'm feeling like a lot of you are like, okay, we all, you know that moment when you truly felt the Holy Spirit, or you knew for that brief moment that my cup overfloweth. I feel a part of everything, yet not small, but I do feel tiny in the best possible way. Like you're the part of this network, of this big growing thing. Okay? That led you into your spiritual awakening. Right? So that is going... Are you guys able to hear me? Because I'm feeling like there's a huge delay. I'm having... Like I'm getting... yeah, I'm getting messages like I think way after I should be getting them. Okay. All right, y'all can hear me. So I totally lost my train of thought, so let's just start reading, right? Somebody remind me, what was I talking about? What was important? Yeah, so whenever you first feel, thank you. I had a spirit guide that is way faster than y'all, by the way. When you first start feeling that moment with spirit, when you just are mind blown and you can't for a moment breathe, because you are breathing everything within it. I don't know if you've had that feeling. Very likely you have if you're on this channel. Wow, beautiful, right? But we forget that that's simply the beginning of our spiritual transformation. I feel like a lot of you have begun the spiritual transformation thinking that you've gone through it. And that's not, dude, we've all been there. You know, we've all been in a place where we think we got it all figured out, right? I can think of pretty much at least once a year my entire life, I've thought, I got this shit now. And then, sure as shit, I get knocked on my ass again, right? In the best possible way, because I become stronger. I become more powerful. It's a lesson. It's never meant to harm you, ever. It's a lesson. So, what I want a lot of you to remember is, if you're on this journey with me, if you're on this spiritual path, man, you're just getting going, baby. I've been talking about getting fun, comfortable. You guys would not believe what's coming. It's almost, you almost can't comprehend it. I'm very excited for all of you. All of you. There's some big stuff coming. And we are in a pretty awesome tribe, right? I feel like we in our tribe are almost at this level, like this telepathic communication, this level where we do communicate like a tribe of dolphins, you know, where it's almost like we have called, I feel like right now that certain entities, beings who are trying to rise, coming out of our caves, right? Coming out of our caves. What do they call them? Sheeple, right? It's a lot of sheep. I want to see the wolves. Okay? Unzip your sheepskin and let me see the wolf within you. Let me hear you howl. Let me hear you from way down here. Not here. Here. Not here. Here. Right? So that's what we are going, community, to be, right? That's what we are going to soon be coming into. Now that the reason for this transformation, this individual dark night of the soul, is so that we can start binding together. So we can start making a community and operating with a hive mentality. The better for all. The good for all. You howled last night. I love it, Ellen. That's awesome. Oh, and Phoenix Rising. Dun, dun, dun. Phoenix Rising, right? Out of the ugliest ashes, a new species was born. For those of you who don't know, the Phoenix Rising, right under that, the tiger. I'm feeling some fire coming out, y'all. Like, don't get caught up on horoscopes right now. Okay? I want everybody to release. Expectations and allow spirit to talk right now. Okay? This is spirit time. This is allowing spirit to talk. This is giving spirit time to channel. Right? Um, good stuff's coming. Good stuff's coming. We've been working hard, and no one has ever expected you to be perfect, my darlings. I feel like some of you think that you've worked harder than others, that you're really working on yourself and others aren't. Who cares about what they're doing? You don't know their path. And the easiest thing they've done may have been the hardest thing you've done, and vice versa. You don't know. You have no idea. So let them operate their path, because you have no idea how their youth is affecting their decisions right now. Okay? They may be going through some serious childhood trauma that you don't understand, and that may be manifesting through their boss or through a coworker, right? So let's all really focus on making sure that we're being compassionate in our reactions, that we're responding rather than reacting, because we are not the only ones going through a spiritual transformation. This is a global, universal, cosmic thing. Okay? This is not simply a micro level, a macro level. It's simply also manifesting on a micro level. Big things are changing and happening. They are starting within us because we feel them coming. Okay? I love that my soul tribe talks to each other. You guys are amazing. I mean, really amazing. Look at this. I just cut the deck. And do you see how I was smiling? And we have the Fool. Look how he's jumping off that cliff. But he ain't scared. This isn't a fool like, you a fool. No, this is a fool like, he doesn't know what's coming. He's terrified. But damn if he isn't going to do it anyway. And what do we say? Let's get fun comfortable. Because when you get uncomfortable, that's when the fun starts. It's when you get uncomfortable that you invite spirit in to cooperate with you. Right? What I say a few months back about September timeframe? No. I think that it was around maybe February, last February. Ooh, which is perfect, because that's about the time that this would be manifesting. But I said we have to get fun comfortable. But I began the cooperation talk around then. We have to cooperate with spirit. It's not just us. It drives me nuts whenever people try to do everything themselves, and then they want to complain, yet they're not allowing God or spirit or angels or universe to do anything with them. And that's kind of the whole point. I don't feel sorry for you at that point. It also drives me nuts when people say, well, God's got it. God's got it. God's got it. It's not God. If God wanted to be doing this himself, he would be. You are here to create and have beauty. You are a manifestation of that energy. But it should be a cooperation. Neither of us is here to do one thing or the other. Okay? So I love this. The Fool. And then look. Weird. High Priestess. And what I say I want to do a reading on, that divine masculine, divine feminine. This white pillar stands for the masculine. This black pillar stands for the feminine. This is the female. Wow. It's so funny. Y'all are watching this. What's falling out. This is the Death card. But look at the perception we got it in. This is when. Here's the Merchant. And here's the Jester. And here's Death coming and saying death comes to all. It doesn't matter if you are the lowest or the highest. It doesn't matter. Now we see that the Merchant is holding the lotus of enlightenment. And the Jester is holding the lily of the material. Both are necessary in this life. Both are necessary in this life. Whoa, look on this deck what's on top. Death. Transformation, you guys. I'm telling you, when spirit wants to talk, spirit wants to talk. It's all up to them. Okay, let's see what's going on. So I'm feeling like there is a balance that needs to be met, but we are moving on to a higher level. I feel like I'm going to lose a lot of people, a lot of followers in this, because a lot of people are really just into what's going to happen this week, what's going to happen this month, what's going to happen in my love life, when am I going to get married, when am I going to have a baby, and all of that stuff I get. But my channel is more about transforming spiritually. becoming the most base self that you can, the closest to your soul you can, because that's my goal, and I'm so far behind, and this kind of teaching and support is what helps me to grow. Okay, so I'm really wanting to keep this on, and I feel like I need to remember that for myself and for you guys, not for you guys, for myself mostly. I'm saying that for myself. Okay. So we are going to pull a spirit animal card, right? The animal energy that's with you right now, for the divine feminine and the divine masculine. Divine feminine on the left, divine masculine on the right. Okay? Just like in the tarot deck. And you know what's interesting in this deck card? There's pillars here too. Look in the back, behind them. What is the name of my channel? Eternal Transformations. We go up, we go down, but it's constantly everything is one, you guys. We'll get it through. We'll get it through. But just remember right now, just get ready. We're starting a new cycle. Okay? Divine feminine, divine masculine. I have not been told to make this about twin flame yet. I do feel like it may turn into that for a majority of you. And again, that's not what my path is here. I'm not going to have a twin flame in this life. I don't have a soulmate in this life, like a one that everybody talks about, unless it's this guy. It's my soulmate. Can you be trans species? Can I identify as possum? I have not ever loved anyone like this except for my own son. That's it. So cute. I just love him. Okay. Back in your bed. I know. All right. So, yeah, for some of you, I do feel like you're on the twin flame journey, and it could be that Spirit's chosen me to talk about it because I can be objective, right? I can be objective because I guess if I was on the twin flame journey, I would probably be always reading for what I'm going through because it's so intense. I've seen from, I really didn't believe in it at first, the twin flame thing. I was one that was against it, but then I realized, no, you're just not on that journey. In this lifetime, that's not what's important for you, and that's okay. It doesn't make my journey less important. However, the guides and the angels that I talk to, you guys can believe what you want, and it really doesn't matter to me, but it's real. It's real. I mean, from what they've said, it's real. And there are souls coming into contact with their twin flame, okay? So that's the Empress right there. That very much is divine feminine to me. So let's get going. We're going to pull a spirit card. Spirits. All spirits coming in, supporting all those in our soul tribe, trying to achieve the highest level of spiritual transformation that we can for my divine feminines, understanding that this has nothing to do with your sex. This has everything to do with what you resonate as divine feminine or divine masculine. Okay, this is not male, female, sex. Divine feminine, divine masculine. For my divine feminines, for my souls on a divine feminine path in this lifetime right now, what can you tell me? For my divine feminines on the spiritual, on the divine feminine path for their souls to be on the divine feminine for the spiritual. The deer. It's pretty. It's like baby. For my divine masculine spirit. For my divine masculine. For my divine masculines right now. Cannot go on the right. I didn't feel that, and I really didn't feel that. It's a raccoon, but I did not feel it. It was this guy right here. my divine masculines right now who are on that journey, on that masculine, on that divine masculine journey of creation, of manifestation of the material. Ooh. The black egg, okay? So, I'm not surprised by either of these, actually. I don't think I've actually read the deer, but I may have. I can't remember, but I have definitely gotten this one many times. Maybe I'm on the divine masculine journey. I don't feel like I'm here anymore, though. I do feel like the divine feminine was here not very long ago. Okay, and you can tell this is a spirit card. This is like the major arcana of this deck. Do you see this circle? So that's like basically they're going through it right now. Divine masculine, you're going through it, okay? And that's okay, okay? That is part of the cycles. It's going through it and transcending through it, transmuting that energy that is going to make you powerful and strong, okay? All right. Let's stick with this. She's starting to hiss. She's starting to learn how to hiss. I'm feeling like for divine masculine, time to clear that throat chakra, which sucks. Divine feminine just went through that. Okay? Our divine feminines were not speaking their truth, and they began speaking their truth. Look at it on a macro level, or at least a larger level. Look at the Me Too movement. Look at America right now. Yes, it may seem intense, and it may seem sometimes like a lot more drama than we need, right? But at the same time, woman's mouth was shut for a very long time. So on a macro level, this is not having any, so I want my males out there, my sex males out there, to not take offense to the amount of BS that's being blown in your face, because this has been, you know, centuries and centuries, if not millennia, of pent up stuff within the female, right? The female. And this needs to happen. And sometimes it has to happen hard. Look at the 60s whenever schools started integrating, right? The 50s? The 50s. So look at women's suffrage. Look at when the schools started integrating. It was so ugly, but it turned out really great, right? It turned out amazing. So it's not about, it's really about identifying with where you're trying to put your path right now, where you're trying to put your path. Okay, Spirit, so I want to talk about this divine feminine. Let's talk about this divine feminine. We have a deer here. Where is she right now? Where is she right now in her soul? Where is her soul right now? Where's her subconscious mind? Some strong ladies out there who have come through some stuff. Love it. You are ready, baby. You're ready, saying, where's my twin flame? I knew it. I knew this is definitely coming out for some of you out there. So a lot of you, your soul is here, ready to commit. For those of you single out there, ready to commit. For those of you in a relationship, really seeing what you've been through with this person, now you're seeing this as a strength rather than a weakness, right? No more caring about what the Joneses think, right? Not keeping up with the Joneses. Now it's about your journey and their journey. Looking at their journey, right? Being compassionate. However, I'm feeling like for my singles out there, this is where my divine feminines are. They're ready for that commitment. They're ready to find that one person. They're tired of the going out and the trying to hook up or I'm feeling like it's so old right now for you. Whoever you are out there, I'm feeling a very strong energy of just wanting to connect on a soul level, of wanting to have something that, and you're gonna get it, darling. Like this person, I can feel. It's funny how it's deep and light at the same time. That's how it tastes. All of my channeling works with taste, smell, feelings, all of that, and the taste there was yummy, so that was cool. Spirit, tell me divine feminine, divine feminine, divine feminine, divine feminine. Is this new? I'm seeing a commitment here. Is this new or is this someone? Remember to take this as it resonates, okay? We're all channeling here and this is going to get out to who it's supposed to, okay? Take it as it resonates. And allow me to channel. King of Cups. King of Wands. Seven of Cups. I felt like I needed that one out there. Some of you don't know who to pick right now. I'm feeling like for a few of you, there's more than one. And for a few of you, you don't know what you want. Right? You want that emotional, wonderfully compassionate man. Yet, you're still a little bit stuck in that same old story. And I don't know who that's for, but I'm hearing that for one or two of you out there, maybe just one of you. I'm feeling like you're ready for this commitment. You're ready for this soul commitment. You're ready for the deeper level of what a relationship can bring you. But you're still attracted to what's a little bit toxic, right? You're attracted to some of those red flags still, even though you recognize them. Like I'm feeling like a few of you are, even though you know it's good for you, right? And that's just for a few of you. Now, for the majority, what I'm feeling is that, and wait, let me get back to that real quick. For those of you who are not quite sure what you want, how is the universe going to bring you your soulmate if you're not even aligned in your soul with what you want? They're probably going to be keeping them away from you at that point, right? You still got some work to do. So you have to decide what it is that you know is not only good for you, but why don't you find that sexy? Why don't you find a man that sticks around sexy? For some of you, I'm feeling like you need to hear that. Why don't you find a man with a 4-car sedan and a nice apartment, someone who doesn't go out very often, reads a lot, and doesn't watch TV? Why don't you find him sexy, right? Why is it the person that needs to drain you and constantly has that victim mentality, right? Why are they the person you're attracted to, right? And then the next minute they're the bad boy who doesn't need anyone, right? I'm feeling like someone needs to hear that. That's for someone specific out there. Okay? Remember, this is a computer. Figure out why you're so focused in on these negative patterns on other people. Okay? Is it simply TV? What are your old stories? Okay? Are you falling back into them? I feel like someone's gone through a transformation out there and slipping back into some old thought processes, old stories. Okay? Can we? Okay. Okay. Awesome. Hang on. There's more to come on this. All right, Spirit. Some of you are looking between two people, okay? I'm feeling like there's someone who you know is very committed already. Some of you are hang on, give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Yeah. Darlings. Okay. So I know a lot of you out there, for my divine feminines, the anxiety and the torture that you have put yourself through the last decade is intense. And not, I mean, you've been through hell and back. I get that. It's nothing to do with you. I'm sorry. But the past year has been a lot about recognizing these patterns, right? These negative patterns that are affecting you and affecting those around you that you love. That's what really, I think, set it off for some of you. Okay? You have done the work. You've done so much work. They are so proud of you. Like, I cannot tell you how many guides are here right now, basically with pom-poms in their hands doing a cheer. They're so, that was just a funny image I got in my head of Archangel Michael and Gabriel doing like a palm cheer. That would be cute. But seriously, they are here. They're cheering you on. They are so proud of you. However, remember what I said earlier? This spiritual transformation, you are successful now, but do you see how he's on a tiny raised platform? It's like a small hill though, right? He's on top. Baby, you're just getting started. Like, you may have won. It's not even about winning. I just don't think that you can comprehend what's to come. It's big because you did have the courage to end this cycle. And how long have I been talking about this? About a year? This cycle has been horrible. We have gone through the dark night of the soul together, a lot of us. Y'all have seen me when I've said I couldn't even get out of bed to go pee. I wanted to pee in my own bed because I was that depressed. Y'all have seen me go through this. How cool is that? That so many of us have gone through this together. I know for a fact, I don't know if she's still here, but Cassie Apley, she went through some shit too. You know, she went through some of the worst stuff I think I've ever heard on a human level. And I've seen a lot of past life stuff. So what I want you women to understand, not women, gosh, feminists, my divine feminists to understand is you are here. You are ready for this. Just know this is a totally new cycle. There's no bringing any of that old baggage BS with you. Okay? Those red flags and the things that have traumatized you, you better have healed them if you're coming to your twin flame. Don't come to them all skanky and janky like 8 cups that you need to leave, right? 8 of cups that butt. Walk away, right? Don't come at somebody being something they're going to have to walk away from because you're toxic. Clean yourself. Make sure you're coming to them right because you're going to expect that from them. That's what you better be expecting. Where's your crown, darling? Right? She fell asleep and fell off. It's okay. That's why we have her on the couch. Just can't make her stay in one place. And she's very, she doesn't have brothers and sisters. She's used to being in mama's pouch. So she's used to being warm. Sorry. So right after that, love it. Star card. And the 4 of Wands. Clarifying the King of Cups. Right? Yeah, right? Hello. And this dude right here, he may be compassionate and kind and soft, yet he's sitting on a throne, baby. Okay? He's still a king. He's still powerful and confident and strong. I always tell people, I am love and light and unicorn farts. But come at me with some evil. And then see the warrior in me come out. I don't play around. You understand? That's what you need, darling. For my divine feminines out there who are resonating with this reading, that's what you're looking for if you don't have it yet. That is your soulmate. That is your twin flame. This man sees and respects you and loves you and literally feels like an extension of you. An extension of you. And that is simply what we are of God. That's what God wants us to experience. The feeling that he gets, she gets, it gets, spirit gets, universe gets with us. The star card. Dipping into that beautiful healing. Come to them like this. Come to them cleansed. Right? Spiritually cleansed. You want to talk about the divine masculine? She's like on the black egg. And then, of course, we have here Four of Wands. This is twin flame. Literally twin flame. This is 1111. You can see the wands. 1111. This is considered the twin flame card, even more than the Lover's card. But getting this with the Two of Cups. So if you've already met this person, I feel like there's someone who is like this, right? And like this. I feel like these are not two different people. For a lot of you, this is one person. And they are passionate and sexy. They make you feel sexy. They're confident and divine masculine-y. Is that a word? Divine? No, of course not. But they're divine masculine-y. And they make you feel pretty freaking strong, beautiful, fantastic, but also soft and gentle, feminine that you are, right? They want to protect you. They want to take care of you. And you want to take care of them, right? That's the feeling I'm getting from my divine feminines. That's a beautiful, beautiful. Don't forget though, the work is just beginning, darling. You ain't on easy street. Not yet, not yet. What is that, Orphan Annie? Easy street, yeah, yeah, yeah. Carol Burnett. She is strong. Okay, I'm gonna have to get in here. All right, now it's time for my masculines out there. Let's talk about this black egg. Let's talk about this black egg for my spirits, for my divine masculines out there. Totally different energy. So crazy what just happened inside of me. Wow. The cards just fell over. And I have these two looking at me. 8 of Cups and 8 of Pentacles. Okay, I feel like my divine masculine started coming into this in August. That's not all that means though. I'm certainly seeing my divine masculines have been working on themselves for such a long time, but more about their outward projection. Okay, what are they showing the world? Which is extremely important still. Our divine feminines have been focusing on what we have been feeling, right? We have been lying to the world. We needed to clear our throat chakra because we're not saying what we felt. Now we are saying what we feel. Now I feel like it's almost reversed. Our divine masculines are more focused on their outward projections and what they are creating, which is very important. Very important. And they've walked away from a lot that didn't serve them. So they've done a lot of work. They've done a lot of work on themselves and on their outer worlds. And like, I can't fix me if I don't fix this shit show. Right? I feel like that's what my masculines are going through right now. Okay, cool. Working on balance. Working on balance. Beautiful, my divine masculines. I love that. That's exactly where you should be. Working on my balance. I mean, this dude right here, this is not an overnight thing. This guy's been working on this for years, whatever it is. And he knows that this is a long road. He knows that he's going to have to work a long time to get what he wants out of this situation, to reach his goal. This is a long goal for him, okay? And in order to achieve it, he knew, in order to even really begin it, for it to truly be successful, for him to start making some kind of headway, he knew he would have to walk away from things that weren't serving him, right? That weren't serving his new path, that weren't serving that new goal. If they're not adding to it, they're taking away from it, period. If it's not adding to it, it's not helping, imagine the room that you could make for something that would be helpful and adding to it. Imagine the room you could be making for the momentum, okay? Having that balance, darlings. Having that balance. I'm so proud of you guys. So proud of you guys. And I'm beginning this one right here with Knight of Swords on top. I'm not going to be saying a whole lot about horoscopes in this one. This is spirit talk time, okay? And I want people to remember that these cards are not horoscope. I'm sorry, they are not magical. They are simply tools in how God helps me hear him or her. How spirit helps me hear. Okay. Spirit, please clarify for my divine masculine, this black egg. I'm seeing them walking away from things that don't serve them. I'm seeing them put their time into things that do serve them. Really, truly walking away. I mean, this is beautiful. Walking away from what doesn't serve you and putting your time into things that do. This is perfect. This is exactly what you guys should be doing. And then this balance, right? 1 foot in the water, spirituality. 1 foot on earth, material. Both are necessary for us to be healthy and creating, cooperating, getting from comfortable with spirit in this lifetime. Okay? All right. Spirit. Where are they now? Where is their soul? Where's my divine masculine soul? Feeling a bit overwhelmed. Got a lot of balls in the air. No pun intended. Like I said, this is going to be female or male. This is what you're resonating with. That's your message from spirit, guys. And it doesn't mean that you're divine masculine. Or this is just the energy that I'm receiving. And just please take what you're resonating with. However, 2 of Pentacles in reverse. So in this deck, we see here, he's holding these pentacles and he's got a smile on his face. You know, he's like, I can handle this shit. And he's got calm waters behind him. But you guys pulled it in this right here. Now he's kind of concerned about everybody watching him. What if I drop one? Oh gosh, look how many people are actually watching me right now. Right? Please don't worry about what others think. For those of you who haven't walked away from what you need to walk away from, right? And I'm not saying forever. I'm not saying put a big old X on them and you are bad for me. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying for right now, stop putting your time into things that don't serve you, right? If there's certain people who are totally on a different path than you, stop hanging with them because you're hindering their path and they're hindering yours because you cannot get on level with your frequency. If this is what you are deserving of and this is where you're operating at, you just pass by it, okay? I'm feeling like a lot of you are feeling overwhelmed because there's too much crap in your life, okay? There's too much crap in your life that is absolutely unnecessary. Clean house, guys, okay? Maybe start physically, okay? Go into your bedroom. Put everything you own in your bedroom on your bed. And it doesn't come off your bed until it has an actual place to go. I look at everything and I'm like, does this bring me joy? That's a book. Does this bring me joy? If it doesn't bring you joy, and maybe it used to, now it doesn't, get rid of it. Give it to someone that can. Donate it to someone it will bring joy to. Okay? Your old football telephone, it may bring you joy, the memory, but you have that memory. Let it go. So you can get new stuff in. Okay? Some of you have stuff that's blocking you, I feel. Definitely. So a lot of my divine masculines out there going through their spiritual transformation. Got the Hermit. You guys have got to seek out. I feel like, please don't forget, the harder you search for God, the more he disappears. And this is not to be blasphemous by any means or anything, but to me, I always say spirit's like a fart in the wind. The more you try to grab it, the more it disappears. Not that I never try to grab a fart, but they disappear quickly. She's sleeping. I don't want her to fall off my back. Oh, baby. I just saw a cricket fly over there, and I'm like, oh, I wish you were old enough to eat him. Okay. Divine masculine. Stop worrying about what people think of you. Stop worrying about what people think of you. For my divine masculine, some of you being quite promiscuous, I'm feeling right now. Getting the 2 in this position and the 3 of cups in this position. This is very much saying like, okay, again, where's your focus right now? Are you focusing on what's important right now for you and your path? Okay? Please don't take that as rude. Just look at it, own up to it. Where are you putting your focus? Are you putting your focus on partying and stuff? I'm seeing a lot of events, even maybe for work. Like, are you using or allowing work to be a reason, or allowing work to justify some drinking or some staying up too late, or sleeping or partying with different people? I'm feeling like this is becoming, it's time to go within. For my divine masculine, there's some within time that needs to be done. Okay? Definitely the hermit keeps coming out, and this is the time of Virgo. Okay? The Virgo is hermit. So holding your lamp out and searching your own light, looking at for your own light, right? Right after that. Because it is part of your twin flame journey. And right after that, beautiful, you guys. Beautiful. All right. So what's going on here for my, this is definitely, I'm feeling like there's a divine masculine, divine feminine, twin flame journey thing going on. And I was just looking over here, I was like, oh, she needs a point. And look what came out. Virgo, right? This is 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Earth. This is September. For my divine feminines out there, she is ready. I am feeling like for a lot of you, there's going to be, I'm going to say a little bit of horoscope here. There's going to be a water sign or a fire sign coming in, okay? Or they are going to embody both of those energies. That's what I'm mostly feeling. Like someone who's compassionate and loving with you, but the world sees like this bad boy kind of thing. But with you, he's like real and down to earth, and you get the real him, right? And that means a lot because he's not real with a lot of people, that kind of thing. And I think that you love that, and I think that he makes you feel very safe, and he brings you healing. He genuinely cares and wants what you need and want. Just remember, darling, okay? You've done so well. But this is only to open up a new Pandora's box. Get ready to be surprised. And don't be judgmental of those. I feel like there's a reason that the possum and the praying mantises keep popping into my vision. Let's not judge a book by its cover. Okay? I feel like that's going to be really important for some people to remember. And for my divine feminines, do not judge a book by its cover. Let's not forget that. No matter what the situation, that is going to be coming into effect in multiple stages in your life, like a career, driving down the road in a traffic situation, friends, lovers, possible lovers. You guys, seriously, don't judge a book by its cover right now, because they're ready to teach some lessons, and they're kind of excited about getting some of y'all. So I would be really careful. Some of them are like, we don't want to give them everything because we're actually excited to teach this lesson. This is one of their favorite ones. Okay. Okay. All right, Spirit. So I'm seeing here that she is truly becoming one in herself. She is ready for that commitment because she does love herself in that way. I do see stability coming. For those of you who have met somebody and you're feeling it, that spark is there, and you're feeling like that divine timing, that's it. Please, if you're looking for confirmation, that's it. For those of you who are waiting and are single, darling, he is right around the corner. He's just a little bit behind, okay? He's a little bit concerned about a few last things. I mean, he just went through a lot. I'm feeling like this person just got out of a pretty serious relationship, maybe a divorce. Either way, I'm feeling like either a long-term relationship or a divorce. I'm also feeling like some heavy career stuff. Either career changes or getting to a point in his career where he really has to start putting in a lot of work. He maybe even be going through a transfer at work, but he's definitely like everything that he's worked for is coming to sort of a precipice now. You know what I mean? Like it's coming to a head in a good way, but he has to stay focused. But he's got all this stuff that just kind of went on. And I don't feel like he was planning it this way, but that's the way it's happening. Like his career life, and that all fell apart at the same time that the career life is starting to move up or grow. So allow him to step into this energy, right? Allow him to do this. And this could be months, weeks, months, years. It could take a moment, okay? But he's a little bit trapped in this, okay? I do feel like there is a lot of partying going on. I feel like there is some, for my divine males, masculines out there, I do feel like you're worried about what people think about you a little bit too much, okay? You need to drop that. You're better than that, okay? And that's because you're spending too much time with other people. If you're constantly surrounding yourself in the energy of people who give a crap about what they look like and what they think and what others think, your brain's going to start working that way. This computer up here is very malleable, and you're not the only one that controls it, darling. That's what we have to remember. You are what you eat. Okay? Look at this dude right here. He's like, I don't know if this is panning out the way I thought. Okay? So let's watch that. However, he is walking into a lot of my divine, not a lot, some of my divine males out there, a few of you, maybe one or two, I'm feeling. 3, maybe 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I have a guide over here saying right there, and then these two are saying yes, absolutely. So yes, there are a few divine males that are out there who are beginning the dark night of the soul. I'm sorry, in the dark night of the soul and coming out of the dark night of the soul. Ready for this, ready for this. A few are just walking in, a lot are just walking into it. So don't be surprised if our divine masculines are just walking into their dark night of the soul. That can be a process, right? But most of, a lot of them are going to be walking through it right now. And what comes with the dark night of the soul? Looking at what you've planted and saying, geez, it's pretty disappointing, right? Looking at the ugly parts, looking at the ugly parts. Our divine feminines, a lot of them have just been through a dark night of the soul. A little bit too much drinking and partying. A little bit too much caring what others think and judging your path by others, which you can't do. We all know that. And then realizing, darling, only you can judge your path. You and spirit, you and God, cooperate. They're ready. For the ones who are coming out of that dark night of the soul, look how ready they are for that divine feminine, right? This is the Empress. And look at that, the beautiful 12 stars over her. Stunning. The Empress is kind and gentle yet. And they try to make her look petite because they want you to remember she is feminine. She's the mother of creation and creativity and the birth of everything new. Beautiful. Right after that, I mean, could it get any better than this? I just put the cards down and look at the bottom of the deck. I flipped them over and put it down. Y'all, Ace of Cups, right? But I'm feeling like for a lot of my twin flames out there, you're not quite seeing each other yet. Look at her. She's not quite looking at him. He's looking up towards her. But he's looking at the wrong side because that girl's got an SIS. I'm just saying, look at her butt. But he's looking up at her. Almost like he's putting her on a pedestal. Right? And here's Divine Feminine saying, see me. See me without makeup. See me ugly. See me everything. You know? But really see me. A lot of Divine Feminines are waiting for their Divine Masculine who will truly see them. See their soul. And a lot of Divine Masculines are just learning how to see their Divine Feminines in that way. I hope people are understanding that. I know, doesn't she have a great ass? Everybody's laughing about that now. It's fantastic. Like that. We need to do like an Ace of Cups Jane Fonda workout video. I want a butt like that. And then, hold up. Where was the other deck? Oh yeah. This one right here. Remember we got the star card? So this is so Divine Feminine, and they just put this in my head. A couple readings ago, I said, Look at her. Look at her looking to Spirit. Look at Spirit looking at her, saying, what are you going to do? All of those stars are shooting now. And remember I said, there's Spirit telling you, now is the time. And then I went like this, and I was like, it's kind of hot for a water man, right? He's made of water, but I'm feeling like you guys definitely don't see each other right now. It's very strange, like the energy I'm getting between these two cards, with the feminine with her back each time and him looking towards her. It's making me wonder, are you even seeing each other? Even though you're looking towards each other. So I feel like some of you know this person, or have been looking past this person, or are not connecting and seeing this person in their soul. There's a connection that needs to happen here. That's what I'm feeling. But that dude, look at that dude. He is hot for a guy made of water. He's got abs and pecs and not as hot as the King of Pentacles though. That's my favorite in this deck. He's usually the ugliest in most decks, but in this deck he looks good. And then look at this, you guys, it's beautiful. I mean, you couldn't ask for anything better. So if you are on the twin flame journey, do know that you're coming together, darling. But be patient and work on yourself, because believe me, as far along as you think that you may have come, right? Doesn't matter how far each of you think that you've come. Does not matter how far each of you think you've come. You could always come to each other better. And believe me, in the end, you will wish that you had come to this person in the most perfect, clean way ever. I've got to pull this closer because I have terrible eyesight and I have not been able to read any of y'all's comments. So now I want to see if y'all have any major questions. Okay. What deck is this? Yes, this one's the Vice Versa Tarot. And this one right here is the Rider-Waite. This is the Rider-Waite. And these are miniature cards, which are awesome for clarifying because they don't cover the whole card, you know, because they're tiny. So you can kind of clarify cards and it's not a big mess, you know. It's also, I have tiny hands and helps it for shuffling. You saw him in a dream the other night? Who? My water man? Don't get me jealous. Your twin flame, I'm assuming you're talking about. I know him, he's married, he's waiting, working on myself. I'm feeling that for a lot of my divine masculines, which really sucks. A lot of my divine masculines right now, and I have a lot of clients, you guys, and a lot of them are going through this actually. A lot of my divine masculines right now are married or going through a divorce. A lot of them have realized the marriage is not going to work. And again, it's all my divine feminines are leaving marriages because they realize that they have not been in a place that's been suitable for them, right? Walking away from things that don't serve you. And now my masculines are just getting that. But they have this guilt that's associated with it. For a lot of my divine masculines out there, there's a guilt associated. You have to remember, as women, we're taught one thing, right? For those of you who are women out there, I feel like I have a lot of female readers or watchers. For men, they're taught to protect, not to abandon, right? For them, abandoning their family, whether or not they're happy or sad or whatever, is wrong. They are abandoning their family, right? So they're working through some of that dark night of the soul. Okay, and that's their path to walk. I'm not going to speak on that too much. I've done a lot of private readings on it. Real quick, let's read y'all's spirit animal things. So for my female, divine feminine out there, I have a hard time with that. We got deer, okay? So again, this is the energy that's with you right now. This is what's trying to assist you and help you and aid you and challenge you, okay? So, the deer, loving, intuitive, graceful, the mother. Beautiful. Divine Feminine. The deer represents the feminine aspect of earth energy. This energy is available to all creatures, regardless of gender, but is especially potent for new parents. There's a cricket over here. During the first few days, they are fully present, new parents, nurturing and calm. Like with my possum, that's how I've been. Their inner beauty radiates and a sense of grace calms the room. A deer personality affects others in this way, drawing them towards a quiet tenderness. The deer card may appear when birth or celebration of a new life draws near, or when a situation calls for absolute gentleness and compassion. When you are in balance, you are receptive, compassionate, and nurturing. When you are out of balance, you are concerned and protective. To bring into balance nature and children. Again, I'm feeling like for a lot of my divine feminines, you are already in your place, darling. Just enjoy it. Set in it. Be there right now. Okay? Be compassionate and kind and just step into spirit. Step into energy. Step into the light. Okay? When you get in one with this, with the vortex of your soul, with this center of your being, and you just radiate out from there, right? Just radiate out from your center. You would not believe how much in line you will be with the universe, with spirit. It's amazing. And our divine masculines right now really need that from us. They need us to be calm and nurturing and just there right now. You know, they're going through some ugly. And we've been through that. And I feel like our divine masculines were pretty supportive considering we went through some crazy pretty recently, y'all. Okay. And I'm talking about friends, family, fathers, everything. Okay? Any divine masculine in your life that you love. And that can be a woman or a man, but a divine masculine energy, a protected masculine energy. Okay, so for our divine male, masculines, God, my tongue today. We got the black egg. The black egg. And I think I said earlier, a lot of you need to be speaking your truth, but I feel like a lot of that has to do with that. It's the very last one in the book. I told you it's going to be intense. I need to take a sip. My throat's dry. Clear that throat chakra. Right when I started the men's. Speaking from an authentic voice, the truth, the black egg contains one of life's essential treasures, the truth. Inside of it resides no confusion, excuses, small talk, no noise or lies, not even white ones. This living and breathing vessel harbors only that which rings true. When this essence is in balance, we speak slowly and clearly. We are drawn to activities like writing, reading, teaching, singing, or perhaps public speaking. Sounds draw us in. Books draw us in. The concept of truth itself draws us in. We start asking questions like, what do I know to be true about myself? The dark night of the soul, spiritual transformation, right? And what is true about the universe, the world? When the energy of the black egg is not yet accessed, we speak from an unsure place. We say things others want to hear. We gossip or we repeat stories to justify our subpar behavior. We might even try to convince ourselves that we have no inner truth at all. The energy of the black egg hovers and waits for us to reconnect. It's available at every moment, in every situation. It is the epicenter of truth, the birthplace of our voice. And then it says the black egg and the fifth chakra. The subtle essence of this card resides at the base of the throat, at the Vishuddha chakra. The ancient sages saw this center as the hub that governs our speech and expression. Visuddha translates as especially pure. The balance of this center is important for all of us, but is especially essential for writers, editors, musicians, and teachers. Okay, I hope that you guys got some stuff out of that. Any questions on stuff? I feel like there's a huge lag. Like, I say any questions, and 5 minutes later, I feel like questions come up. And then I feel rude because I've moved on. And then I feel dumb in the beginning because nobody's saying anything. Okay, so wow, thank you. Awesome. We got some stuff. Oh, you're welcome, Cassie. I love you so much. Yeah, Cassie, baby, remember what we said, those cycles? Sometimes you're up on the horse, sometimes you're down, but on both sides you're learning something, right? On both sides you're learning something. And right now, if you've gone through that spiritual transformation, do expect new challenges and different challenges at a higher level. These are going to be different. I don't feel like they're going to be harder, more exciting and complex, and I feel like it's going to be interesting for a lot of you. I'm excited for you. I feel like a lot of you are going to unlock your challenges when you come together with your twin flames, for those of you on that journey. Why can I talk to... I'm sorry. Stuff, so... Kate Myers, stuff. So why can I talk to and see spirits all day, but my son that passed away 3 months ago was inaccessible until last night. So I'm assuming that you just got into contact with them last night. I'm so sorry for your loss, darling. So a lot of times, whenever spirits cross over, it's like, hey, I just got into this awesome place called heaven, and first place I want to go is back to earth. No, they have a lot of what they've shown me. I'm going to tell you what they've shown me. When we get done, I have a lot of my sister committed suicide. I've known a lot of people who have overdosed. I've known a lot of people who have taken their lives. Part of that's being a veteran. Part of that's being in a family that had mental illness growing up. How funny, 6 of Cups coming out, right? That always reminds me of my little sister, right? I'm not on that twin flame soulmate journey, so this for me is like me and my little sister. So that's cool that I feel her here right now. But when people cross over, or I'm sorry, souls, I don't know for sure what it's like. I haven't done that, and I would never want to know because it's not my business, first of all. We are on this plane, and we're here to experience this plane. If they left this plane, it was because this plane was not serving them. They were at 8 of Cups in that butt, right? Please don't keep trying to draw them back when they try to leave something that's not serving them right now. And many times they're getting ready to reincarnate. And that may come through as a grandchild, a pet, a friend, a loved one. Okay? That's not to say that I would say most of them do stay behind and wait for their soul family. I call it soul family. For most people, we have soul families of spirits that come in and out, and we all kind of like take turns manifesting, but we feel the same passion no matter what. We're all one. We're manifesting as one piece of this 9-part quilt, right? We're all manifesting as one piece. Without one piece, we aren't anything. Don't think that your expression of our joint manifestation is any more exciting than theirs. Trust me. There are some cool things. You're just in one piece of it, okay? Right now. So if you've had someone leave and it took a while and then they came back, a lot of time what they're doing is doing a review of why they had to basically check out and take a different path. This tree always reminds me of that. We may start from one point, but we have free will. And we have the option to take any of these branches, right? We can be going up this way and take this way, or that way, or that way. These paths are going to come up in our lives multiple times, okay? But the funny thing is, almost every one of those branches, they may come in different forms, but they're all the same thing. It's just when you want to take that branch, right? When you want to take that path. Some souls here feel that they must leave. Their souls feel that their specific path can't be reached, or their goal cannot be reached in this manifestation for whatever reason. Someone else's free will may have changed 50 years in the future, that may have changed that one little baby's free will. We don't know. We don't know. We don't know. And there's no way for us to know. We shouldn't know. That's not part of our path on this plane. Our path is to create and make more. So if you do contact the spirits, make sure it's to create and make yourself better and stronger, right? To help them to grow better and stronger. I pray that my sister becomes a better and stronger spirit, that she will be able to help others. I don't try to think negatively of her. Not that you're doing that. That's something that I don't know what they're talking about right now, but that's part of it. And it's weird that this card keeps staring at me, right? September, Virgo, it's very interesting right now. There's a lot going on right now. I've had a lot of powerful private readings this month. For those of you who have read with me, you know how intense it's been and what's going on right now. But I just hope all of you are truly taking this seriously. I know that it doesn't always look like, we've all read for anyone that was raised Christian, Revelations sounds like you could not miss Jesus coming back, right? I don't think it's going to be that, we're going through a transition right now. I hope people are taking it seriously. Because I really truly feel like those who do not want to ascend will be left behind. I do feel that. Like I don't even know what that means when I say that, left behind. I feel like on some conscious level. And I kind of already feel that I can't even communicate with certain people anymore because they're not on the same level. Exactly. I feel like it's already here. I feel the same way. I feel like it's already begun, right? Stepping into that new dimension, stepping into that fifth dimension, which I know I've been promised you guys a video on, talking about dimensions, things like that. I really hope you guys are taking it seriously. I'm really trying to myself. I'm finding it difficult myself, right? I'm a teacher, right? I teach spiritual stuff. But I'm not very good at taking care of myself, protecting myself. I have my own issues with slipping back into old stories, and things like that, with running away. Constantly, I'm really good at this, right? With running away. With money issues, right? I have my own issues. It's funny how this is how Spirit talks with me. But I am at the end of that cycle. And look what's after that. Right? Because with the end is simply a new beginning. Right? Eternal transformations, y'all. But I want to be real with you. I love you, Cassie. I want to be real with you guys. I want to make sure that you understand that I'm not preaching. I am teaching as I learn, if that makes sense. A lot of times I'm teaching you guys what I recognize, and not what I'm actually practicing yet, because that's how Spirit's talking to me. That's what I mean by when I say, if you're attracted to my soul tribe, you're probably growing at the same pace and rate that I'm growing at. So a lot of your messages are going to resonate with me. A lot of people say you get so excited in your readings or so happy or so angry. Like, I am intense because I'm feeling it. They speak to me with emotion and feelings, right? So, some cool stuff been happening. I mean, you guys, seriously, like, I have a possum. I feel like that's something. I do. I feel like the possum is here to teach me something. We have a lot in common. He's nocturnal. I'm pretty nocturnal. I love you, Ellen. Thank you. And I would say he is a better groomer than me. She's a better groomer. This is Weezer. She's very sweet. So we're going to get going soon. I'm probably going to stop doing, she's getting stronger. I'm probably going to stop doing the possum updates, and I'll just probably start throwing her in at the end. I do want everybody to get to see her grow up because she's super cool. I do feel like she's way too cool with humans and dogs. Like, I'm pretty sure she's ready to jump on our dog's back and start grooming them to be safe in the wild. She's pretty spoiled. She's pretty spoiled. Yeah, I like the pop-up reading. So next we're going to be doing Virgo, because it's their birthday. So we're going to start with every horoscope now on their birthday. So next month, after we finish all the horoscopes, we're going to start with Libra and so on and so forth. I am wanting to do a sort of, okay, let me ask you guys advice here. Would you rather see have you seen one of those pick a card or pick an object readings? Would you rather see one of those, or would you rather have like specialty readings for elements? Because I'm thinking like earth, air, fire, water, and specialty reading for each one for whatever you guys want to hear, whether it's love, twin flame, like something like this, career, whatever you guys want, positive vibes. Or we could do like a pick a card, pick an object channeling session kind of. Okay, so you like, so yeah, elements. Okay, so I'm seeing, okay, so you guys keep commenting on that. We'll kind of look at the total. I may try both, and then you guys just tell me what you like better. You're cold. Why are you cold? Pick a card or object with the soul tribe. That would be cool. We could do that live too. We could do both. We could do that live, and we could plan it out. I like that. Sad Angels. That's a sad name. And then the elements one, maybe we could do that one I could record that one. So that's what we'll do. So I'll do a pick an object one, where I'll find 3 different objects. I'll pray over each one, and I'll find out. I might even go to you know what I might do? I might go to the thrift store, or like just walk around someday and let spirit lead me to objects. And we'll do like a live, like pick an object reading, and we'll channel beforehand. That'll be fun. Okay. I love you guys so much. It was so fun hanging out with you tonight. Yay! I love that too. I think it's a good idea. Thank you guys for helping me work through that one. If anybody would like specialty for the elements but love channeling also. Cool. Okay. I wasn't sure how people felt about the elemental readings. So that makes me feel better that some people like them, because that allows me to do some cool readings that are really out there and get, it's only 4 readings, so I can still get all my monthlies in. What else? That's about it. If you guys want a personal reading, I'll just be honest with you. I pretty much cannot do a reading under an hour. I mean, it's going to be 45 minutes to an hour. I just can't do one under that. So I started just saying I'm charging $2 a minute. Really, it's $90 for a reading, and I go till they stop talking. Okay? I don't charge any more than that. I don't feel comfortable charging more than that. Every time I charge less and I do a 30-minute reading or whatever, it ends up going to an hour or more. So I offer one reading now. You can have a $90 channeled reading, because that's what I'm capable of doing right now. I'm not a machine, and I don't just, I'm not a Pez dispenser that spits out candy when you push a button, right? So I'm just letting you know, I can't predict what they're going to say and when they're going to talk, and how much information will be there and how intense it will be and how much it will drain me and how much it will drain you, or if it's going to excite both of us, because I am a channeler, okay? These tarot cards are only for assistance. So if you do get a personal reading, it's pretty much just going to be a 90 flat, and I promise you, most people tell me that I'm undercharging. I promise. I have never had anybody come back and say they want their money back or anything, except for whenever I forget their reading and never do it in the first place, which is so common. So if that happens, you will get your money back. I promise. I love you all. I always want to be authentic with you guys. I always want to be real with you. I don't want to be somebody that has a bunch of silly edited videos on here, making my hair up and all that. If I feel pretty, I am going to look pretty. If I feel ugly, I'm still going to be here and look ugly. You know? I just want to start creating a more authentic world and being real about who we are and what we need. Okay? And a lot of that takes us remembering that others are on paths just as difficult as ours and challenging. But you have no idea what's created that brick road, right? Whatever they're here to learn, just be there. Be there for your brothers and sisters of this world. It's hard enough. Okay? Be kind to one another. I love you all. Peace out. Catch you on the flip side.